Coach, your team competed well against Fayetteville. Got in a little bit of a hole early on, and then looked to me like played pretty even most of the game. Did a real good job. How do you rate your team's performance in that game?
I thought we gave great effort. I thought we came out early with the big-eyed, so to speak. Our kids really didn't know how to handle the atmosphere. We fumbled the opening kickoff and really give them a free 7 points, and then we punt to them, and they run the punt back 91 yards. We hit him 4 or 5 times and just don't wrap up. And now we're down 14-0 with like 8 or 9 minutes to go in the first quarter. And then after that, I thought we settled down and really played well. I thought for the most part we outgained them all night yardage-wise. We just had 3 big turnovers, and you can't have turnovers against good football teams. And that's something that we talked about or discussed last week and all week in practice was the special teams part of it. We knew that was going to be a big deal, and we ended up giving a big punt return and then a fumbled kickoff to them for touchdowns. So that was a concern going in. We were worried about it, and it ended up hurting us. But overall, I thought our effort was great. I thought that we were able to move the football. Defensively, we didn't play bad. We just couldn't get off the field at times, and they had a really good tight end in number 15, who really was a big-time matchup problem for us. And but overall, I was really pleased. Just really disappointed in losing the football game, but pleased with the effort.
Well, it was obvious from everyone watching that it looked like we had some maybe some turned ankles and some different injuries that happened. Can you kind of update us on generally the health of the team at this point?
Yeah, it was. It was a tough night for us offensively. Defensively, we didn't lose anybody, but offensively at one time we'd lost 6 starters who had got banged up and didn't finish the ball game. So that's a big concern going forward. One of them, Therese Hampton, we will not get back this year. He's done for the year. Calais Cox is going to be a week-to-week basis. Really don't know how bad he is right now. And then the rest of them are day-to-day. So we could have them back Thursday night for a ball game, and then again we couldn't. So, but it's going to be just some of them are trying to practice right now, and then Calais and Therese are the only 2 that's not practicing right now.
So hopefully you got some other kids that can step up in places where they need to, and I'm sure you've been working them, trying to get them ready.
I thought Chris Albert did a great job coming in the other night, running the football, and we're just asking a lot of him now because he's our starting corner also, and that's something that we didn't want to do the first 3 ball games, was play kids both ways. We knew when we got to conference time we were going to have to, but the first 3 games we wanted to add depth to our football team. I thought we were doing that. I thought we had some guys who stepped up and played really well against Fayetteville, some young guys, and Chris was one of them who's not played running back much. Came in and gave us a little spark back there when he came in with a 20, 25-yard touchdown run, and he's going to get more carries, and then we're going to find some other guys that's going to help him out with the load.
Well, let's talk about Pulaski Academy. That's the next game, which is coming up on Thursday night. That's the 12th, I believe.
Right.
So make sure everybody understands that we're playing on Thursday night, and hopefully have a big crowd up there from Warren. If I remember correctly, it looked like PA won their opening game against some team out of Memphis, if I'm not mistaken. So it looks like they, as usual, have a pretty good ball club. So what do you expect out of Pulaski Academy?
They're the same old. They played a really, really good football team in Memphis University, who got to the state championship game last year in their division. They had a bunch of kids. I got one kid committed to Ole Miss, another kid committed to Alabama. So they had a lot of athletes, and PA was able to handle them pretty easily. To be honest with you, I mean the score was 37-29, but PA led by 2 touchdowns throughout the ball game. There's a big concern. Their onside kicks is a big concern for us. They got a great kicker this year who can put it where he wants to. They sky kick it, and it lands right at an 11-yard mark, and they absolutely they smoke you to get the ball. So that's something we've really put a lot of concentration on this week. A lot of work in trying to get ready for that. Then offensively, they do the same thing. They're going to spread you out 5 wide, 4 wide, and they're going to throw it all over the place. And the biggest difference this year is they got a running game. They can line up and run the football, and I think that's made them a better football team than what they've been in the past because they're able to do that. And then defensively, they've pretty much got everybody back from last year. They're led by their middle linebacker, Tyler Copewood, who's a great football player, and somebody that really gave us a lot of trouble last year. And we got to make sure we know where he is and account for him with our offensive line. And then just handle the special teams part of it. That's something that we need to do this week a lot better than we did last week.
Well, I was going to ask about our kicking game. Now, you had one person kicking off and another person kicking extra points, and then, of course, another punter. So we're going to pretty well go that same way this week.
I don't know, man. It just depends on who's hot. I mean, I think Kevin did a great job kicking extra points. He was 3 for 3 on the smaller goalpost, the narrow goalpost. That was a great surprise for all of us. I mean, it was. I don't know if we've been 3 for 3 in a long time, especially this early in the year. I thought our punter punted the ball well. I thought our coverage was good. We just didn't tackle. I thought Fernando, our kickoff team was great. I mean, we kicked it inside the 10 and we held them inside the 30 every time we kicked off. So that's something we can build off of. We just got to make sure when we get a chance to get the ball, we need to get the ball. We can't turn the ball over on kickoff return, and that's just a big concern right now going forward.
Well, obviously we need a big crowd, as I said, and I know you urge everyone to get out and attend the game, and need a good Warren presence up there of fans to cheer these kids on, because they still have a chance to have a really good season. I know you're trying to get ready and still in the non-conference schedule, and your focus, I'm sure, is to just keep getting better.
Well, yeah, I thought we did that last Monday night. I thought, if you watched us play, we played extremely hard, gave great effort, and then we had a chance to win. You're playing a 2-time defending 7A state champion. I know in 2002 we played a Springdale team, and this game was a lot closer than that game was, and we went on and won a state championship. So, we are a little beat up right now, but for the most part, we'll get everybody back at some point during the season. We're playing at Pulaski Academy, which is probably one of the best high school atmospheres in the state of Arkansas. They're going to be standing room only. There's going to be people. They're going to be there at 5 o'clock tailgating, and it's just a neat experience for our kids. It's a neat experience for our town, and then we get a chance to play on TV on Fox Sports, and so we're excited about that, and excited about the opportunity of our young kids who've not played very much, and see what they're going to do in that kind of environment that are having to step up and take some of these guys' roles that they got to injure.
Well, good luck. We'll see you there, and go Lumberjacks.
All right, thank you.